Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. We back. It's your boy Supernatural Element, aka Hardin the Magician. So you already know. I hope you're feeling blessed and highly favored whenever, wherever this video is finding you, morning, noon, night. Just free spiritual messages that we're giving out. I hope you're feeling blessed and highly favored. Again, take the messages. They're for free, and just use your own discernment and your own free will. Again, this is just a de-scrambling of the energy around you so that you can kind of gauge maybe what's going on in the environment. And like, share, subscribe, get in the comment section. We're always in there. We're cutting it up collective. You already know we got a bond. It's getting stronger and stronger every day. So I'm gonna get right into it. So I switched it up a little bit today. I came with some archetype cards here. So the first thing is this is a message from the divine or somebody's spirit guides, angel team, however you want to look at it. Again, this is a message from behind the veil coming towards you. So this is a message of the divine trying to, you have a guide and a child eternal. So it's really about the divine wanting you to take a look at something with fresh eyes. There's something that you're overlooking in a scenario, a situation, something involving you. And again, you're being divinely guided, or you will be if you're not already, to take a look at this area of your life again with fresh eyes, and kind of draw some new conclusions in a scenario where things may or may not be going as you think they're going. Again, it's a lot about having clarity. So again, yeah, you have some kind of discomfort in your sixth house. So again, contemplating if this could be career related. This could be something. It has something to do with your regular routines, day to day, and how you sustain yourself, how you make money, how you put food on the table, this type of thing, pay your bills. So it's something about career or your job maybe that may be unsustainable, or may be becoming unsustainable at this point. And it's divine trying to give you a heads up to maybe take a look at that area before things get out of control. Again, you may already be experiencing some discomfort, debilitated, but more in the sense of, let's say, you may be feeling like mentally fatigued or stressed. I'm not really getting physical debilitation, although again, if it's something, because the sixth house definitely has to do with, again, your health and your like the healthy routines in your life. So it's like if your work routine or like your career routine, like that sort of thing, is out of balance, then it's like it's an unhealthy routine. You see what I'm saying? Like, you have to, it's important not only for your health, like your natural health, the health of your body, the health of your mind, spirit. It's also like the relationships and the different areas of your life, and people, places, scenarios that you interact with, and like, are the routines that you carry on with these people, are those also healthy routines for you? Like your marriage, you and your spouse, is that interaction now, that cycle that you're in with that person, is the routines that you go through with that person, are they healthy? Again, your career, are you satisfied, or are you really stressed out? Do you not like the people you work with? That type of thing. The sixth house is encompassing all these things, like daily routines, but in the sense of, like, in one sense, like how you put money on the table. In another sense, it's like how you, it's sort of like put energy on the table, like the different areas of your life that sustain you. In this particular instance, it's more about career, I feel. But again, more stress, but stress around the area of wondering if this career choice or this path is going to be sustainable in the long term. Something like that. Divine saying, okay, so I'm gonna throw the cards on it and just open up the message. Jeez, my nose is going crazy. We're onto something here. Woo. Oh, trying not to sneeze. All right, it really won't go away. Okay, that's interesting. I'm getting pay close attention. I'm getting pay close attention to it's like for some of you, you may be paying close attention to a situation or scenario involving what I just described in the career area, again, in that sixth house area. But for some of you, you're like heading it off at the pass. You're already kind of seeing it, and you're getting prepared, right? You're preparing a separate plan outside of, and again, Page of Pentacles, very much, again, young energy, very much planning with fresh eyes, with looking at something, again, from the bottom up, like, how are we going to do this? Let's not skip any steps. It's like something like that. Oh boy. Yeah, it's something like that. But right now, you could be in the energy of, again, that stress, that mental debilitation. Oh, is that a word? We're feeling debilitated mentally, and again, and observing this kind of. This is like a conversation. This is like a conversation with self, where it's like, you don't like what you're seeing or what you're experiencing, but again, you're keeping it all. It's all mental, right? You're keeping it all to yourself. It's more analytical. And again, it's Page of Swords reverse. It could be gossip, but in this scenario, I feel like it's more, again, gossip with your spirit team or with yourself. It's like noticing things in the environment that are off, and it's kind of like, yo, you just like, did I just see what I thought? And it's like, and not dismissing, like, your intuition is what I'm saying. It's like intaking the messages, right? It could be something like that on some level. It could be, and I don't know why. It could be saying the people that you work around are like, you need to get away from these people. Also, maybe there's something about like them not being healthy for you. There's some. It's like you could be in a career path where the people around you that you work with, it's like they don't like you. I don't know if it's because you're smarter or more witty, or you bring more to the table from like an intellectual standpoint, and you're maybe better, like your communication skills are above, let's say, other people in the environment. So it's like it causes an inner animosity, and it's like, this is basically what it boils down to, is this is not a healthy environment for you. So again, looking at something through fresh eyes, it's like getting away from people. This scenario may no longer serve you, or there could even be people like plotting on you at the job, trying to figure ways to get you in trouble, get you fired, or anything like that. But again, this is you kind of heeding that divine guidance, and kind of, even if you don't know directly, again, you feel that something is off, so you're already kind of in your own way you're already taking steps to, again, follow the divine guidance and maybe sidestep whatever this is. If there's some type of calamity in the works, I'm not going to say calamity, but again, there is a weird energy surrounding you and your career and possibly other people. So it's like you kind of noticing in advance and sidestepping all of that. But let's take another look. Tell me more about this Page of Swords reverse, Nine of Swords, please. Take one more. Yeah, so again, maybe you, whatever this career choice is, again, it's taking a look at if this is sustainable or not, right? And in the long term implications of if this seems like an unhealthy routine that you're in, right? Concerning your ambitions and your career, and again, just the way you generally tackle life on a daily basis. This long term, this is not going to be good for you. And it's like, yeah, you're kind of being urged to maybe find a way to close that cycle out, right? It's going to be not mutually beneficial, but it's going to be majorly beneficial, let's say, for you. But this could also be your living conditions too. Maybe you need to move or find a new place to live. Because while I'm getting career, I'm not seeing the physical, I'm not seeing the pentacle work. So it was like somebody, if it is you, it's like somebody's either you're not paying you enough, and that's maybe another reason why you need to leave, or you have like better skills. Maybe you work you're in an industry where like you could switch industries and you're better qualified, and so you would make more money, something like that. But this could also be your living conditions. And it's like the people that you live with, it's like this is an unhealthy environment for you. and it's in turn going to affect your career and different aspects of your, this is like let's say something that's going to affect all the other routines in your life and make them unhealthy if you don't get out of this situation. It seems like it's growing beyond career again with this world card and this justice. It's like seems more all encompassing, something like that, right? It's something that with the world, it's like something that's again your world or your universe. So it's like something that's again something that would be like if this was society, it would be like jobs being affected like over like an entire nation, or let's say again, or around the whole world. It'd be like a large demographic of people. If it's you and this is like what you consider your whole world, your whole life, again, this is like greatly affecting you. It's affecting everything around your world, right? This situation is very unhealthy for you. Again, you're just around a lot of negative people. That's what it really is. It's a separation between you and negative people, or a negative person, right? But maybe, yes, maybe in that aspect, if you're moving, it's not, and it's like this is what's best for you. But if you're moving, it's not going to be career. It's going to be that like where you live is not healthy. But either way, again, it's going to happen. This career change or this level up or whatever it is, you're going to get past it again with this world and this justice energy. It seems to be, again, if you're the most qualified, it's like spirit is like, okay, I see what you're doing. Like, I'm going to move. It's like aligning you with the timeline that best suits you. Spirit's like, okay, I'm going to move you into an area where things will be better for you. It's like you'll be, again, this is a pentacle. So you'll be able to, the page is like, it's like somebody looking for the best soil to plant their seeds in, right? So spirit is going to move you to that farm or that area, or you know what I mean, where it's like that, you're kind of, it's like a bubble underwater. It's got to go upwards until it reaches the air. It doesn't belong under the water. There's a kind of like, again, a natural ascension. That's what I'm saying. Spirit is like, look at this through fresh eyes, because we're about to move you to somewhere else that's going to be better for you. Yeah, because sixth house is also the home. All right. Yeah, tell me more about this, what this is all about. The sixth house debilitations, the sustainability, discomfort. What's going on in this area? So yeah, it's really about, again, if this is career, it's about getting away from this environment and sort of, you may qualify to do more. It's about maybe moving into that energy. Again, use your discernment. This is not a rush decision or something you could do overnight. It's like something that you sort of have to plan and make sure that you're very comfortable with, because again, this is the Knight of Cups, and again, it is like self-satisfied and like feeling ultimate contentment without outside validation. So it's like finding a solution to your problems that actually works and that you feel good about, but it's coming in under debilitated. So again, it's going to be a process. It's not just like a 24-hour thing. That's what I'm saying. You may have to leave one career or one job or something like that, and then it's like you're down, not down, but it's like while you're searching for your new career, or like, you know what I mean, while you're changing industries during that transition, it's like there's going to be a transition period between feeling that way and actually coming upon, like, it's like you have the solution, but you got to arrive at that moment in time. It's like the time it takes to do that is going to be like a short transition period. It doesn't seem painful. It seems like you'll be enjoying yourself through the transition. There's like, you know, you're coasting along, and again, you have the divine with you, and you know what I mean, your spiritual team, you're spiritually guided, your angels, you have familiars with you, again, behind the veil that are always with you, guiding you. I did a reading like that before. I was like, somebody needs to know that they're constantly surrounded by spirits. It's like something like that. You're being, as you're seeing this thing with fresh eyes, again, the divine, you have another spirit, a familiar, you have another angel, again, that's sort of guiding you. Again, your thoughts should seem pretty focused around, I'm not saying one track minded, but a lot of things in this scenario are just going to seem to make sense, like intuitively, like I know if I do this and this is going to happen. If I do this and this, that, it's like it's going to be very easy to see through the fourth dimension where the pathways may lead, so that you can make like the most appropriate decision. And that is because in the physical world, you'll never see you can only see signs and symbols. You'll never actually see the angel, see God. You got to know how to interpret it to get to feel that energy. And then sort of in your mind's eye, sometimes you get a glimpse of what they look like or their works or evidence of their works. And like that's what it's going to be in this scenario. The fact that you're going to see all the pathways, not that the decision is going to necessarily be super easy. You're still playing the game on expert level difficulty, but you're doing great. Don't get me wrong. But yeah, that's going to be maybe a sign that if you feel like you're not being guided, you're like, well, Super Natty, yeah, maybe, but like, I don't see, it's like, that's a clear sign, right? Is that the decisions are going to come to you naturally, and it's going to be sort of easy to see like what would be the worst decision or the best decision to make. Again, ego, free will, and all these things could still have you conflicted a little bit, but it's definitely going to be easier than if you were tackling this problem alone. You would feel more confused, more lost, more frustrated, and not knowing what to do. It's not going to be a period of time like that for you. And I'm telling you that that is the evidence of, again, your angels, your spirit team, God, however you want to look at it, definitely having a hand on what you're doing and guiding you towards your ultimate destination, where you want to be, where you should be. Again, you're like a bubble. You must rise to the surface. You're not meant to be held underwater or, again, experience whatever this is, whatever this misery or whatever this is, this thing trying to bring you down, or that you're looking up. I don't feel like it's affecting you, but it's like, you know, it's in the energy, and you're trying to maneuver. You're continuously trying to maneuver around this feeling of like anxiety, depression, not knowing what to do, feeling cornered, like this kind of thing, feeling defeated. I don't feel like you're feeling that, but it's in the energy. And again, God's going to move you or help you along the way so that you don't land in that energy. Again, not the 9 of Swords, but 9 of Cups. Not in the head, but in the heart. Feeling better about, again, the daily routines, and again, getting rid of whatever this debilitating discomfort in your energy, whatever that is. It's like moving beyond, or again, sidestepping it. It's like, what's that Conor McGregor meme? It's like, slip, roll, jab, slip. It's like something like that. You're gonna be, and it's gonna work out. You will get the knockout in this situation, which is, again, you as the bubble rising to the top and getting ultimately what you need out of this situation. Okay, so tell me more about this debilitating discomfort. Right, so like I said, a 5 of Cups came out, so it's sort of like what I was saying. There's going to be a transition or a period of that may feel like misery or sadness. Like there's going to be, because it's going to be like when you're quantum leaping or timeline jumping. We talked about this with divine timing. Remember, 1,000 years for us is 1 year for the divine. So if you're doing something that takes 3 months for you, it's going to be, again, you might get bored, frustrated. There's a lot of time, 24-hour periods for a human being trapped in the third, well, it's not a trap, but living on the third dimensional plane. That's a lot to like just get through every day, to have things to do until you ultimately reach that moment in divine timing when things are supposed to happen for you. So again, for the divine, it's a split second. For us, there's a transition period where you may experience sadness, or again, you're bored, or you don't know what to do, or you feel like, oh, things aren't happening fast enough. You're like, yo, divine, like what? I thought we was on a mission, a movement. Like, what's going on with all this slowing down? And it's not going to be that. It's just, again, you're on the 3-dimensional plane. You can't stop the day from being 24 hours or the month 30 or 31 days or whatever. So there's going to be a point where you got to just live through. And it could be 2 months, 3 months, maybe even 5 months, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 5 weeks. It depends on what timeline you're on and the energy. Some of you will be feeling more sad. Some of you will be feeling less and just looking towards the ultimate destination or the rewards. And some of you will be feeling sort of in between. You'll be feeling it all together. I feel like you gotta stay focused on the destination and, keep the emotions in check. Yeah, there is the river in this one. Yeah, so keep the emotions in check while you're making this journey through the cosmos. Again, a 9 of Cups is often my flying around in your UFO card. And so again, just while you're making this transition, you're going to be self-satisfied. You're not actually going to need or want for anything. You're going to be taken care of. And don't just throw caution to the wind. Still, pay your bills, do your thing. Divine is not going to live your life for you. But again, it will be a smoother transition, as smooth a transition as it can be, given the current circumstances of life and the environment that we live in. Again, we're on this great planet of Earth. There's a lot of things going on around us that we can't control. But divine is going to make sure that you land as smoothly as possible, exactly where you're supposed to be, right? All right, give me one more and I'll call it. Ooh. or maybe not, because somebody's not gonna like this. There's somebody here again that wants to control you, control your destiny, probably doesn't want you to, somebody wants you in this energy here. Again, they're watching, talking, spying potentially, and somebody here is a very cruel person that, again, ultimately wants control over the things you do and your direction. And again, probably other people in the environment too. Again, this is just coming out at the end right there. It's like somebody coming out like screaming like, don't forget about me. Like the villain, like kicking the doors open, like, don't forget about me. So I'll throw one or two on this fast. Who is this Emperor in reverse? Or maybe I don't have to. Again, so Ace of, definitely someone that wants what's not good for you. Again, they want to spoil your opportunity or hold you back in some way. Hold on, I almost dropped the whole deck. Oh, wow. Okay, maybe there was something to that. Okay, because this person could see you, again, as the King of Wands. We've been over this. Again, a visionary leader. You know exactly what you want to do, and you're built for the journey, and you're willing to take it. Again, you're willing to follow the divine. Your intuitive perception has you seeing through this whole scenario and knowing, like, again, you're going to know the different pathways. It's just you being locked in, tapped in, and again, you and the divine, this is a co-creation. And again, somebody could want to get in the middle of that, disrupt that. They see this as a great opportunity for you in the material, and they want to spoil it, cause you to miss it, delays, blockages. They want to be a mountain, a giant, something in your way, energetically in your pathway. Again, someone that will stop at anything, stop at nothing to control a situation, a person, someone that's not a leader for leader's sake, not a real leader. Again, this is supreme power corrupted supremely and ultimately. This person's like, they just want to run the environment, run people, or this person could have, with this, they could have ulterior motives, like, again, financial motives for trying to hold you back. This person could also be experiencing financial troubles, having a hard time finding their own way to Treasure Island, to Laugh Tale. They don't have the way to the One Piece, like that type of thing. Could be someone like that too. I feel like with that being the only person really coming out, besides this Page of Swords, some of your energy is in here too. I feel like it would be pretty easy to know, based off this description, to know who this is in your environment. Right, and this person's they're gonna do everything they can to stop you. This is actually their only righteous action is negativity towards you. Again, to become a mountain, that's the only righteous action they're taking. So this is a pretty deceptive. This is a mask wearer, again, someone who at times will feign righteousness in order to carry out a nefarious agenda. Come here, you. A nefarious agenda against you. So again, just a slightly more of a description, be mindful of this person. And shuffled up, I see Seven of Wands in the background. You may be more than they can handle. Again, this person may be defeated by you, but it's off in the background, maybe a future. Maybe all this hasn't happened yet, but again, when it's all concluded, this person will be the one, again, for coming up against you. It's like, facing defeat. Again, there you are, just like you're here, coming out of misery. Again, so sometime after when the transition is done, again, you being beamed back down, you coming back down to the reality. Again, you're out of that quantum leap state. It's like this person will have been defeated. Everything they tried to do to come up against you, most likely, if you follow the steps, if you're following your divine guidance, again, seems like a win for you. So I'm going to leave that one there. Like, share, subscribe. Hope it brought you some clarity. And, I'm going to definitely see you in the next one, Collective. And as always, definitely had fun.